Hi, this is Danielle with the Aloha Movement Collective. I'm going to do a little funky flow with you today. I've got my Unity mat, Pond of Harmony is the print on top, and then my Aloha blocks as well. And let's go ahead and get started on our backs. We'll start in Supta Baddha Konasana today. Soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. And go ahead and bring one hand under your heart, one hand onto your belly. Close your eyes. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, let it out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. And one more time. Take a deep breath in. Draw in just a little bit more. Exhale, let it go. Right, drop right in here. Right into your body, right into your breath. Right onto your mat. Right into the room or whatever place you are right now. Right, be present. Start to connect. And do a little body scan. Just kind of notice all the places that the breath is going. Right, notice all the nooks and crannies, all the muscles that the breath reaches. And then just notice the body's response. Is there any resistance anywhere? And can you use that breath to create space and softness and release? And more here. Just letting the knees kind of fall out, letting gravity do a little bit of work here, getting right into those hips. Go ahead and switch your hands, put the other hand on your belly, other hand on your heart. Right, feel your sacrum melting into the mat, the back of your head. Go ahead and keep your hands where they are and just start to bring your knees in towards each other. Knock the knees in, walk the feet out to the edges of your mat, making a little teepee with your legs here. Just getting on the other side of the hip there. Notice if the breath changes where it goes based on the shape that you've made now. And while we're here, go ahead and extend your fingertips up towards the ceiling or the sky. Start to roll out through your wrists, wiggle your fingers. You can crack your knuckles or just start getting into the wrist joint. Take some circles there, a little internal, external rotation. Play patty cake, right? Flex the hands up and then down, right? Flexion, extension through the wrists. And then get into the arms a little bit more, right? Take some movement, the elbows, almost like you're wielding magic, right? Get into the shoulders. Yeah. And then we'll let the arms fall into a goalpost shape on our mat. And then just let your knees fall over to your left side, right? They're coming from that little TP shape. So they're going to come into a running man shape here. I try to let that right knee melt towards the mat. It may not be touching. Mine's not. That's okay. And we're just tugging on the hip flexors, tugging on the psoas muscle a little bit, getting into a little bit of a twist. So we're creating space through the thoracic spine. Melt your right shoulder blade down. Got an option here if you want to take your left heel and just put it right on top of your right thigh. Just a little bit extra of a tug down. Just to get in the hip flexor a little bit more. Take another breath. If you hook that left foot on the right thigh, go ahead and release it. We'll come right into center, press into a bridge pose here, feet hips width apart. Arms can stay in that goal post shape. Squeeze your glutes, right? Neutral pelvis, right? Resetting the body. Go ahead and lower your sacrum down to the mat. You can knock the knees back in, walk the feet out a pinch to the edges of their mat. And then we'll let the knees fall over to the right side for that running man twist. Notice the difference in the hips. Maybe you've got some hip flexors talking back a little bit here. Just gonna notice. Take the right foot and hook it on the left thigh if you want. A little extra tug. Just letting gravity help do some work here. Let's take another breath. Release that right foot if you hooked it on the thigh. Come back into center bridge pose. Press right up. Right, lengthen the tailbone forward. Glutes engage. Push down into your big toes. Get those adductors working here. And we'll lower the sacrum back down one more time. Press up, bridge pose. Squeeze the thighs in towards each other as if you're hugging a block between them. Yeah, then go ahead and lower your sacrum back down. Draw your knees into your chest and out towards your ribs. A little happy baby here. And you can make it sloppy if you want. You can just grab the back of your thighs, right? And just kind of rock side to side, maybe straightening through the legs. Yeah, we can come back to this later. Just getting some movement going in the body. And then you'll pull the knees into your chest. Take a couple of rock and rolls up and down on your mat. We'll meet on all fours. Right, little cat crawls around on your mat when you get onto all fours. Right, just crawl around. Take some movement. Doesn't matter what it looks like. You can take big rolls, barrel rolls through the hips. Right, you can crawl up and down on the mat. You can take some circles, like little cat crawls. If you want to meow too while you do this, you can. Yeah. And then just make your way towards the front of your mat if you're taking spins around the mat. And we'll move through some cat-cows here. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. Let the belly, heart melt down towards the mat. Exhale to your cat pose. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Back of the heart presses up. And then inhale, cow pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades in like you're pinching a pencil between them. Exhale, cat through your back. Couple more here. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to your cat. Right, really get those shoulder blades moving here. We're not just tilting the pelvis for that spinal mobility. We're getting the shoulder blades involved and having them slide on the ribs, creating some space. Let's take one more round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to your cat. And then come into a neutral pelvis, somewhere in between those cat-cows. Let's go ahead and extend our left leg back behind us. Rock forward and back on the ball of the foot a couple of times. Just getting into the back line of the leg, tapping into the plantar fascia underneath the foot. And then we'll go ahead and extend the left leg up behind us, just hips height, so we keep that neutral pelvis, and then start twisting your leg side to side. So internal, external hip rotation here. If you've taken class with me before, a lot of times I do this on our backs, the leg up to the sky. I'm just gonna switch it up a little bit today. Yeah. And then we'll come back to center. Keep that leg lifted. Lateral movement in the hips. So abduction, adduction. So it's this little wave. It's like we're waving our little tail, cat tail behind us. Yeah. Don't have to go far. Try to keep that neutral pelvis. Glutes are engaging here. Abdominals are definitely engaging here. Yeah. Come back to center. Flexion, extension in the hips. So draw the thigh in towards your chest, extend the leg back. You don't have to round through your spine here. We're just moving through the hip. And just pull that thigh in and then kick the leg straight back, right? Flex hard through the foot maybe, pushing the heel to whatever's behind you. One more time. We draw in and extend the leg. Keep that leg extended. Go ahead and bend your arms. Tap your chin down towards the mat. We'll come right back up. This time, draw the thigh into your chest. You can cat through the back. Yeah, extend that leg straight back behind you. Bend your arms, tap your chin down. Come right back up. Left knee draws into your chest, cat through your back. Extend that leg back. Bend your arms, tap your chin down. One more time. We'll come in, cat through the back. It's like a little cheetah on the ground here. Extend the leg back. Bend your arms, tap your chin. Right toes are tucked. Lift that right shin off the mat. Three-legged dog, left leg goes up, bend your knee, open up through your hip, take some bigger movement here. Big circles. Yeah, circle one way, then the other. And then straighten out your legs, square through your hip. Left foot's gonna step through, come into a 90-90 lunge. Right shin comes down, sweep the arms up. Stack the shoulders over the hips. And then your left hand's going to grab a hold of your right wrist, little side body stretch. Fingertips to the left, hips to the right. Glutes are engaged. And spiral your chest up towards the ceiling. And maybe draw that right arm back a little bit. And you can release that left arm towards your mat. And then goalpost through your right arm. Spiral the chest up. And we'll bring our hands down to the mat plank pose. Go ahead and tap your knees down. Lower your arms halfway. Press right back up to plank. Knees tap down. Lower all the way down to your belly. Baby cobra here. Draw back on your wrists. Press the tops of the feet down. Heart's pulling forward. Gaze is down and forward. And release. Right back into tabletop. Let's take one cat-cow here. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades in. Exhale to your cat. And then come back into your neutral pelvis. Right leg will extend back behind us, and we're just rocking forward and back on the ball of the foot first. Yeah, notice the difference in the sides. And then go ahead and come back forward. Float the right leg. It's just hips height. And then move through that internal, external hip rotation. So we're twisting our femur bone in the hip joint. Right? Think of your leg as a corkscrew. We're just twisting it side to side. Internal, external hip rotation. We'll come back to center. Lateral movement in the hip. So it's just this little wave back and forth. Yeah, you don't have to go far. Right? Abduction going out, adduction going in. And we'll come back to center. Right thigh draws into your chest. Extend the leg straight back. So we're not rounding through the spine yet. We're drawing in and extending. Right? Flexion in the hip. Draw the thigh in. Extend the leg back. Extension in the hip. Yeah, let's do one more. We draw in and extend. Bend your arms, tap your chin down. Come back up. Right knee draws into your chest. Cat through the back now. Yeah, extend that leg straight back. Bend your arms, tap your chin. Come back up. Right? Little grounded cheetah here. Cat through the back. Right leg extends back. Bend your arms, tap your chin. Come right back up. And again, grounded cheetah. Extend that right leg back. Bend your arms. Come back to neutral. Tuck the left toes if they're not already. We lift the left shin. Three-legged dog. Right leg goes up. Bend your knee. Open up through your hip. Take some big circles here. And just get into that hip a little bit more. And preparing the joint for when we start loading and moving more. Yeah, and then we'll straighten out the legs, square through the hip. Right foot's gonna step through, come into your 90-90 lunge. Left shin comes down. And we're stacking the shoulders over the hips here. Right hand grabs your left wrist, and we take our side body stretch. Fingertips to the right, hips to the left. Right, and you can draw back on that left arm as you spiral your chest up. Your gaze can go up. Release your right fingertips to reach down through your mat and then goalpost through your left arm. Glutes are engaged the whole time. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. We come into plank pose. All right, we'll lower our knees to the mat to tap. Bend your arms halfway. Come right back up to plank. And again, tap the knees down. We lower all the way down to the belly. One long board. Fingertip cobra here. You can walk your hands out to the edges of the mat a little bit more and then lift up. Squeeze those shoulder blades towards each other. Heart's going forward. Yeah, and then up. Straighten through the arms, maybe a little bit more. And then release. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Yeah, pedal out the feet a little bit here. Do your little down dog dance. Yeah, and then let's lift our heels. We'll melt them over to the left side. Bend your legs, press your chest back. You can take little bounces here. Yeah, come through center. Let your heels melt to your right side, same thing. Press your chest back, little bounces. And let's come right back through center. Go ahead and lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back, three-legged dog. Step your left foot through. Let's come back into 90-90 lunge. Right shin comes down. Arms sweep up. Go ahead and goal post through your arms here and press your hips forward. Get that hip flexor stretch. Glutes stay on. Heart goes up to go back. We'll come into a half split. Bow over your front leg. Come forward, supported warrior three, right leg lifts up. Yeah. Stork pose. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Just a breath. We'll extend that right leg forward. Let's pendulum swing into warrior three. Hands can always come back down. We'll step back, warrior two. Right, peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. Let's come back into three-legged dog. Left leg goes up. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back. Three-legged dog. Right, left foot's gonna step through high crescent lunge this time. Right, so hinge up, rise up. Let's go ahead and take a twist here. We'll twist to the left. Right arm's gonna reach forward, left arm's gonna reach back. Keep the bend in your front leg. And then flip your right palm. Left hand comes down, maybe you grab your right thigh, right? And then just sweep your right arm up. Gaze can go up. Keep the bend in the front leg. Little exalt here. And then go ahead and hinge forward. Right hand's gonna come down inside the left foot. We'll come into this low twisted lunge, but you're gonna bring the right shin down right away and come into supported side plank. So the left leg goes back behind you. Extend your left fingertips forward. And then we'll draw our knee and elbow in towards each other and lengthen back out, right? Just like we're sliding over a bench or a coffee table. Flexion, extension, shoulder joint, hip joint. Yeah, we draw in and extend. And draw in and extend. Let's do one more. Draw in and extend. Left foot's gonna step to the top of the mat. We'll rise up, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Yeah. Then go ahead and come back down to low twisted lunge. Right hand plants, left fingertips reach up. Let's go ahead and bring the right knee into our chest. A little standing cheetah. Keep the twist in the torso. Step that right foot back. Come back in, little standing cheetah. Step that right foot back. One more time, little standing cheetah. And we're gonna step and turn to a wide forward fold facing the right side of our mat. And let's just floss out our hips a little bit here with some lateral lunges. Yeah, and then we'll meet in center. Left hand's gonna plant under your nose. And then on your exhale, extend the right fingertips up and twist. All right, we're twisting to the right, twisting from the sternum. One more breath. Okay, go ahead and bring your right hand down. We're gonna turn towards the top of the mat, but the right shin's gonna come down. We're gonna be right in half splits. Maybe wag that left foot side to side a little bit. Yeah. And then as we come forward, we're gonna rise up, high crescent lunge. Go ahead and turn to the back of your mat. So you're just spinning, and we'll come right into a low twisted lunge. Right fingertips reach up. All right, come into standing cheetah here. Left knee pulls into your chest. Go ahead and grab your left foot with both of your hands. So we're gonna come into a little pistol squat. It's okay if you fall on your butt. I'm probably going to do it too. All right, so we're just going to build some strength here. You're going to start to kick your leg forward, kick into your hands, bend into your right leg, and then if you have to drop your butt down, drop your butt down. Okay, take your right hand, grab the blade edge of your left foot. So pinky toe side of your left foot, it's kind of crossing the body. Left hand plants behind you, and then we're just going to twist. All right, crown of the head's reaching up. And just twist. Take another breath. All right. Listen carefully. We're pressing into our right foot and our left hand. We're going to hover our butt up just a little bit, all right? Playing with a little bit of balance. Bring your left knee into your chest. You're going to release your foot, and you're going to spin around to face the front of the mat. So you're spinning on the right foot, and we're back in three-legged dog with that left leg lifted up. A little funky transition there. Left knee, left elbow, give it a little tap. Come back out, three-legged dog. Left knee over to your right elbow, fall in triangle, kick, stand your leg out. Open up through your chest here. And we'll come right through cheetah pose, three-legged dog. And go ahead and roll out into a one-legged plank. We're going to lower down halfway. Press right back up. And again, we lower down, come all the way down to your belly. Left foot steps behind you for wild thing. Lift up. Slowly lower back down. We meet in plank pose. It can be one-legged again if you want. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull the hips forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And go ahead and take a breath in here. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, fill up. Maybe a little lion's breath on the way out. Stick out your tongue. Right leg lifts up. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back. Come back out, three-legged dog. Left foot steps through. We come into our 90-90 lunge. So the left shin comes down. We start stacked, shoulders over hips. As you goal post, press your hips forward. Lift your heart up. Right? Maybe press the elbows forward a little bit. We're getting the bottom tips of the scapula to help lift the heart up to the sky or the ceiling. Half splits. We bow over the front leg. And then we're coming forward, supported warrior three, or warrior three if you just want to pick your fingertips up. You bring them into your heart space. You can reach forward. T-shape in the body here. We rise up, stork pose. Left knee draws up into the chest. Go ahead and extend your left leg forward. And then we pendulum swing into warrior three. Just hinging at that right hip. Coming back into your T-shape. Try not to let your chest plummet down too far. Go ahead and step back, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. We come right back into three-legged dog. Right leg goes up. Cheetah, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Right foot steps through high crescent lunge. Right, so we're hinging up from the hips, neutral pelvis. Yeah. Take a breath in. Your exhale, you're twisting to the right. So the left arm's reaching forward, right arm is reaching back. Keep that bend in the front leg. Right? And then maybe bring that right hand down towards your left thigh. You can grab on it on the hamstring. And then the left fingertips reach up. You can flip that palm. Gaze can go up as you lean back a little bit more. Don't lose the bend in the front leg. Right? Slowly setting up that exalt. Right, we keep this twist in the torso. We just hinge down. So the left hand's going to come down inside the right foot. Right fingertips reach up. Low twisted lunge. And then bring your left shin right down. We come into our supported side plank. Right leg goes back. Reach your right fingertips forward. And then we'll just come in, knee to elbow. Draw in like you're sliding over a coffee table or bench, right? We draw in and extend. Yeah, draw in and extend. Flexion in the shoulder joint, hip joint. Now one more time, draw in and extend. This time we draw that right knee into our chest. All right, we're stepping forward. And then we'll come into that lateral lunge, right? We swipe side to side, facing the left side of our mat. And just flossing out the hips a little bit here. And then we'll meet back in center. The right hand plants under your nose this time. Keep a nice bend in the legs. Toes are facing forward. Left fingertips will reach up as you spiral your sternum towards the left, towards the back of your mat. One more breath. All right, slowly release. We're going to turn towards the front of the mat, but as we do, we bring the left shin down so we're right in our half splits. Just bow over that front leg. You can wag the right leg side to side a little bit. Yeah, and then we'll come forward. We'll rise up high crescent lunge, but as we do, we're just spinning all the way to the back of the mat. Low twisted lunge at the back. Right hand plants, left fingertips reach up for our twist. And then we'll bring that right knee into our chest. And we're setting up our pistol squat here. So go ahead and grab your right foot with both of your hands. Right, we're hinging at the hips. All right, our butt's going to bring us down. It might bring us down controlled or fast, like mine just did. All right, it's okay though, right? So left hand grabs the blade edge of your right foot, pinky toe side, and your right hand plants behind you. Right, so we're lifting up the crown of our head, rooting the sit bones down. So try not to be leaning back like you're at the beach. Right, so kick into your hand and twist. Look, gaze over your right shoulder. One more breath. All right. So we're going to bring that right knee into our chest a little bit. We're pushing into our right hand and our left foot to come into three-legged dog facing the back of our mat again. So you got to lift your butt up, pull that knee into the chest, release the foot, and spin around on the ball of the left foot. We're in three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow when you get there. Three-legged dog. Right knee over to your left elbow, fall in triangle. Kickstand the leg out, open up here through the chest. Come in through cheetah pose. Right knee pulls into the chest. And then one-legged plank. Go ahead and lower halfway. Come right back up. And this time we lower all the way down to the belly. Right foot will step behind us for wild egg. Use the ball of the right foot to lift you up. And we'll come right back into our plank pose. One-legged if you want it. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in here. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, release. Left leg is going to lift up behind us. Go ahead and bend your knee, open up through your hip, flip your dog. All right, so we're making a number 11 with our feet. All 10 toes face the back edge of our mat. Lift your hips up, squeeze those glutes. Left fingertips can reach out long. Also have an option to turn this into a wheel if you want. We'll lower our hips, flip right back over, three-legged dog. Cheetah, knee to nose, cat through the back, three-legged. Left foot steps through. We come back into our 90-90 lunge. Right shin comes down, arms sweep up. Goal post, press your hips forward. Squeeze those glutes. Heart goes up. Maybe you lean back a little bit further. Come right into half splits. Bow over your front leg. Warrior 3, top of the mat. Shift forward. Long spine. Stork pose. Right knee draws up into your chest. We extend the right leg to the front of the room or the wall, whatever you happen to be looking at. And then we pendulum swing back into warrior 3. It's that hip hinge. See, nice and long through the spine. Go ahead and step back, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Bring your hands down to the mat. We come back into three-legged dog. Left leg flies back up. Again, cheetah, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Left foot steps through, high crescent lunge. Go ahead and hinge up. All right, find your stability here. Take a breath in. Exhale, we twist to the left. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. And then set up your exalt. Right? Left fingertips can come down. Grab that right hamstring. Right palm can face up. Gaze can go up. Keep your glutes engaged. You're in a little back bend here. Yeah, and if you feel a little wobbly in your feet, that's okay. It's the body creating balance. Right, we keep the twist. Hinge down at your hips, right? Right hand comes down. And right here, we'll just float the right leg up, revolved half moon. Yeah, lift up from that right glute. It's helping lift that heel. Left fingertips are reaching up. You can always take a little half bind if you want. Left arm can snake around the back. Grab for your right hip crease. One more breath. Nice and slow. Step the right foot back. We're in our low twisted lunge. I'm going to bring the right shin down. Supported side plank. Left leg goes back. Let's take a little quad stretch here. Bend your left leg. Reach back. Grab the big toe mound side of your foot. So palm facing up. Just kick into your hand. Okay, bound half moon on the ground. Same shape. And breathe. All right, slowly release your left leg. Extend it out nice and long. All right, then we'll bring the left knee back into the chest. We're going to come right back up and peel open warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. And go ahead and bring your hands back down to the mat, right back into low twisted lunge. Right hand plants, left fingertips reach up. All right, standing cheetah, right knee draws into the chest. We extend that leg back. Come right back in. And extend the leg back. One more time, we come in, little standing cheetah. Left arm's gonna reach back. Go ahead and grab for your right foot. Big toe mound side. Bound, revolved, half moon. Kick into your hand. Right? Toes are going up to the ceiling. You can float that right hand up. Maybe you extend it forward. Breathe. Come in through Kundalini squat, half moon to the right. So we open up, that right hip draws back to stack. Press the outside of your left hip forward. Maybe you're using a block or hands on the ground. No, it's okay if you're wobbly. I'm super wobbly today. Nice and slow. We'll step back and come right into a lateral lunge into our right leg. So you're just bending in. We'll take a twist again. So we're keeping a bend in the right leg this time. Left hand is planted. Right fingertips reach up. All right, we did this kind of, forward fold with both legs bent. And now we're just getting a little bit more into that lunge. All right, we're going to turn towards the top of the mat. And as we do, we bring the right shin down. So we're right into that half split. Yeah. And then go ahead and come forward. We're going to come into warrior three this time. Right leg lifts up. All right, hands can be at your heart space. They can extend forward or behind you. Another breath. Step back, high crescent lunge, but it's just a moment because we're just going to windmill all the way to the back of the mat. Low twisted lunge here. Left hand plants, right fingertips reach up. And then we come in for our little standing cheetah. All right, pistol squat. So grab a hold of your left foot with your hands. As slow as you can, right? Try to lower down as much as you can. We're building some strength here, and then let the butt come down when you need to. Okay. So this time we're going to let our right knee fall out to the side. And we're going to play a little bit here with compass pose. So you're going to take your right hand, you're going to grab a hold of the pinky toe side of the foot, just kind of like we did when we did our little twist. But then you're going to take your left hand and you're going to weave it in between your left leg and your right arm. Okay? You got a little bend in that left leg here right now, kind of drawing the knee out towards your ribs. And then you're going to take your left arm, and you're going to kickstand it out to your left. Plant the hand on the ground. So you're pressing your tricep against your left hamstring. Right? And then you're just going to extend your left leg. Right arm's going to go. You're going to gaze up underneath your right armpit. It's okay if your left leg is not completely straight. Mine is not. Right? It's okay if you can't gaze all the way underneath your right armpit. Right, we're just putting the shape in the body, just playing around. Yeah. Another breath. All right, slowly back out. Don't just let go, right? Coming out of the shapes is just as important as going in, if not more. All right, then we're going to stay right here. So for those of you who want to keep playing a little bit, right? So we've got a hold of our left foot with our right hand, right? And you're going to bring your left arm up, and then just cradle this leg, right? Kind of rock it back and forth a little bit. You can put your foot in your right arm there, kind of like you're rocking a baby or a kitten. I like cats, so I like to rock those. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to play around with 8 angle. If you've never done this before, give it a try because you never know, right? All right, so your right hand's going to come down for a moment. You've got that left foot up. You're going to take your right ankle and cross it over your left ankle, right on top. And then hard flex through those feet, right? So kind of making a little lock there. And then your left hand's going to come back down. Your left tricep and your left tricep and your left hamstring are still connected. Your right hands are coming down. So our feet right now are kind of facing the back of the mat. I want your fingertips to go out on an angle towards the right. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift our hips up and shift forward, but we're going to kick our legs out to the left. Okay, so we're going to lift up and shift. As we kick our legs to the left, we're keeping our feet connected, and then my right hamstring ends up pressing on my left forearm, and I'm really close to the ground, okay? I'm just kind of hovering here in the ground. One more time, I'll come out, and we'll reset it up. So come back into holding your left foot, your left leg, right? Again, the tricep is connected to my left hamstring, right? Right leg is down at the moment. I'm switching grip, right? So my right hand is just coming up to hold, and then, or you can have it down, really. That might help more. To get your right ankle to cross over your left, and then hard flex those feet, right? Left pinky toes digging into the top of my right foot, and I'm flexing those right toes back to make a lock. Bring your fingertips down. Fingertips are facing out to the right, and your legs are gonna go left. You're going to roll forward, lift the hips, and kick the legs out. 8 angle posture, Ashtavakasana. And we'll come right back down. All right, let's get right back into our flow. So we're going to go ahead and put that right leg down. Right hand is going to grab the pinky toe side of the foot. Left hand plants behind us. We're going to make that little spin to face the front of the mat again. So plant that right foot. You're going to lift your hips. You're holding onto that left leg. A little balance there. Pull the left knee into your chest. You're going to spin around, 3-legged dog. Left leg is up. Ooh, left knee, left elbow. 3-legged dog. Left knee, right elbow, fallen triangle, dancing warrior, or maybe you're going for a bind, right? We've been holding on to that left foot. We're real familiar with it, right? So grab the foot. Right? Same thing, just like compass, right? You're looking underneath your right armpit, extending your leg forward. Push into the blade edge of your right foot. Keep those glutes on. Come through cheetah pose to come out. 3-legged dog. This time we'll step our left foot to the top of the mat. Come back into warrior 3. Stork pose. Right knee draws up into the chest. Okay, one time we're going to extend the right leg forward. Pendulum swing into warrior 3. We come right back up, stork pose. Right knee draws up into the chest. Okay. Take your right peace fingers. Go ahead and reach down. Grab for your big toe. Left hand can stay up at your heart space, or you can bring your left hand to your left hip. We're going to extend our right leg forward. Right? Leg does not need to be straight. Find your balance here. And then open that right leg out to the side. Yeah, so open it out. Kick through the heel. Right? Maybe the left fingertips extend out to the left, right? Counterbalance that right leg. And then maybe your gaze goes to the left. Slowly release the foot, Right foot's gonna step behind you, little curtsy squat here. Just bow over the front leg and then come right into airplane pose. Keep those shoulder blades squeezing together. Heart's reaching forward. Fingertips are reaching to the back of the mat. Another breath. We bring the hands down, right toes tuck, left leg comes right into one-legged plank, long spine. We lower halfway. Press right back up. Lower all the way down to your belly. Left foot steps behind you for wild thing. Lift up. Find length. We meet right back in a one-legged plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it out. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Maybe it's that lion's breath out. Stick out your tongue. Okay, right leg lifts up behind us. Go ahead and bend your knee. Open up through your hip, and you're flipping your dog. Right foot steps behind you. Right, turn the hips to lift up towards the sky or the ceiling. Right fingertips are reaching towards the top of your mat. You can turn this into a wheel if you want. Right, drive those heels down. One more breath. Nice and slow. Lower your hips so you can flip yourself right back over. Three-legged dog. Cheetah, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Right foot steps through. We come into our 90-90 lunge. Left shin comes down. Sweep your arms up. Goal post. Press your hips forward. Half splits. We hinge and bow over the front leg. Maybe no hands. We come forward. Warrior three. T-shape in the body. Stork pose. Left knee draws up into your chest. And extend that left leg forward. We pendulum swing right back in. Warrior three. Step back. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Reach up and back. Go ahead and bring your hands down to the mat. Back into three-legged dog. The right leg goes back up. Cheetah, knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Right foot steps through. We come into our high crescent lunge. Hinge up. Right, set up your stance, your stability in this shape. Right, root down through the right foot. Back heels lifting up, bend into the front leg. When you're ready, on your next exhale, you twist to the right. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. And then that right hand can come down and find your left hamstring. You can turn the left palm up, lift up. Right, find that space on that left side body. Use the breath to help create the space, to create the balance. Gaze can go up. Glutes are on the whole time. All right, we keep the twist here. All we're doing is hinging forward. Left hand comes down. Right fingertips reach up. We're in that low twisted lunge, but then the left shin comes down. Right leg extends back behind us. Right, a supported side plank. And go ahead and bend your right leg, and we'll go for a little quad stretch here. Grab the big toe mound side of your right foot. Kick into your hand. One more breath. Slowly release the right foot. Extend it out nice and long. And we're bringing the right knee into our chest. Yeah, and then we're setting up, going right back into warrior three. Hands can come into your heart space. Long spine. Let's go ahead and step back, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reach up and back. We're going to come right back down into low twisted lunge, and we're going to do those little kundalini or standing cheetahs, because I forgot to give them to you the first time we were on this side. So left knee draws into the chest. We'll extend the leg back. Draw in and extend. Yeah, draw in and extend. All right, next time you draw in, go ahead and just extend the left leg back. Right? We're just in that revolved half moon. Right? Spiral your left lung towards the right. And then bring that left knee back in. And so you can reach back and grab for your foot. your right hand. And then this time we kick into the hand. Like the toes are going up to the ceiling, the fingertips are down. Maybe they're on a block, maybe your hand's down. Yeah. Notice if your balance is off today, like mine's super wonky today, it's okay. It's part of the practice. Letting the breath help support us no matter what's going on. Slowly release. Come through Kundalini squat. Let's open up half moon. I'm going to use a block this time. Block under my right hand. Left knee is drawing back to stack. I'm pressing the outside of my right hip forward. Kind of helps stabilize through the pelvis so I'm not fishtailing. You can have your left arm binded behind you or reaching up. One more breath. Nice and slow, we step back. We're coming right into a lateral lunge into the back of the mat. So bend into that left leg. Right leg is long. Right hand plants underneath your nose. Left fingertips reach up. There's a little variation on the twist that we did the first time around. Right, nice and slow. Bring that left hand down. We turn to the top of the mat. We come right into our half splits. Left shin comes down. Right? Hinge over the right leg. And then as we come back up, we're coming up through high crescent lunge, but we're just pivoting all the way to the back. Low twisted lunge when we get there. Right hands down, left fingertips reach up. Little ringing out before we set up our pistol. Right, so the right knee comes into the chest. Go ahead and grab your foot. Right, it's okay if you plop right down, right? You're kicking the leg out, trying to slowly lower, and then you come down. Okay, so we'll set up our compass pose on this side. So keep hold of your foot, right? Keep that connection, right? And let the body be familiar with the grip. Bring your left knee down. Kind of just open it out. All right, so we're going to take our left hand. We're going to grab the pinky toe side of our right foot. Okay, right knee is kind of drawing out towards the ribs. Take your right arm. Snake it in between your right leg and your left arm. And then you're kickstanding it out, right? So exaggerate it. Kickstand it out, plant the hand down, okay? So their right hamstring is against your right tricep. And then as you straighten through the right leg, you're gazing up underneath your left arm. So there's a little external rotation going on here in that shoulder. Lift up. It's okay if that right leg's not straight. Use that right hand as a kickstand there. It's helping with the balance. And slowly come out. Right? Don't just fall out. Okay. So if you want to try 8 angle on this side, got that right foot there. So we're going to go ahead, plant the left hand down so you can lift your left leg, it helps with balance, and cross that left ankle over the right, and then flex those feet. Create that little lock with your feet. It's like you're making an X with the feet. And then you're going to bring the right hand down. So your feet are going to kick out to the right. Your fingertips are going kind of to the left of your mat, like the back left corner, almost like in an angle. You have to lift your hips up, right? So try to use the leverage of that lock with your ankles, right? And then the pressing of your right hamstring against your right tricep to help you create the shape and keep it, right? So you're looking forward, got your hands down, you're gonna lift up and kick the legs straight out, right? I'm hugging my legs on that right arm, right? My left hamstring's pressing on my right forearm, my right hamstring is on the back of my right tricep, I'm squeezing my legs. And we'll come right back out. We'll set it up one more time. And no, like if you don't get this today, don't worry about it, right? We're just playing around, like doing some funky stuff with the body and just seeing what happens, like funky transitions, right? It's just what it's about, right? Just connecting with our body, getting to know ourselves, using our breath to help us. And then maybe you get it, maybe you don't. Maybe another day you do. All right, so just putting it in the body, muscle memory. Okay, so we got that right leg. All right, and I'm holding on to it with my right arm just so I can set up that left leg on top. So my left hand goes behind me, kind of lean back a little bit just so I can get, I'm on my sit bones, so I can get my ankle crossed, hook those toes, right? Really hook them. And then I bring my right hand down, right? So you're kind of bringing your hand down so the fingertips are facing towards the left, right? I'm still hugging that right hamstring on the back of my right tricep. My left fingertips are going out. I'm looking to the left. And as I start to lift up, I kick my legs out, keeping that lock. Parsvarasana. And we'll come right back out. Ooh, okay, let's come back into our flow. So our right leg's gonna be up. Grab the pinky toe side of your right foot with your left hand. Right hand plants behind you, left foot is planted. Right, so we lift our hips up, pull the right knee into your chest, and then spin around. You're in three-legged dog. Right leg is lifted. Right knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog. Right knee over to your left elbow, fallen triangle. Dancing warrior, or you're going for a bind, right? Just like we did in compass pose. Extend that right leg out. Look underneath your left armpit. Right leg's going towards the top left corner of your mat. You're pressing the thigh against the right bicep. Pushing the blade edge of the foot. Come back through. Cheetah pose. Three-legged dog. Okay, so go ahead and step your right foot through this time. And we'll come into high crescent lunge. Yeah. And then we'll hinge into warrior three. It's calling warrior three. We're calling high crescent lunge in warrior three. Okay, stork pose. Left knee draws up into the chest. Yoga brain, it's a real thing. Okay. So one time we're going to extend that left leg forward and a pendulum swing into warrior three. Hinge at the hip. All right, I've already got my hands right on my hip because I know I'm going to want them there to balance for this next part. All right, so we come back up, stork pose. All right, reach down. Left peace fingers. Grab a hold of your left big toe. All right, root down through the right foot. Squeeze your glutes. All right, stabilize here through the hips. Abdominals are engaged. Extend the left leg forward. Yeah, breathe. Leg does not need to be straight. Then maybe you open that left leg out to the side, left side. Pelvis still is forward. Right arm reaches out to the right side to counterbalance. And then play with your gaze, right? The gaze messes around with the balance. Woo, and if you're wobbly, just lean into it. Yes. Here we go. All right, go ahead and release that foot if you've got the toe. You could also have done all this without holding on. Left foot steps behind you, little curtsy squat or a bow here. And then keep your arms reaching back, shoulder blades pinching in right into airplane pose. You're just lifting from the heart, the chin's drawing down, left toes are facing down. And then step the left foot back, hands come down. We meet in one-legged plank. Right leg goes straight back. We lower halfway, press right back up. Lower all the way down to your belly. Right foot will step behind you for wild thing. Use the ball of that right foot to lift you up. Find length. When you come back into one-legged plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, release. Child's pose, big toes together, knees nice and wide. Just go ahead and take your arms, reach back, and grab for your heels, or just let the hands rest on the mat next to you. Another breath here. And go ahead and interlace your hands behind your back, like right at your sacrum. Whichever thumb you want to cross on top. And then nice and slow, we're going to roll into rabbit pose. So you're rolling onto the crown of your head. Right now your third eye is down. Just going to lift the hips up and roll up onto the crown of your head. And you can extend the arms up here. Right, squeeze the heels of your palm towards each other. Just on the crown of your head. This is also optional. And then nice and slow, start to roll back down onto your third eye. Bring the arms back down. Maybe switch your grasp, other thumb on top. And then one more time, we'll come up into rabbit. Right, roll up under the crown of your head, lift your hips. And just tapping into all those nerves on the top of our head. Into the crown chakra. Try to squeeze your wrists towards each other. And then nice and slow, come back down. Of course, if you wanted to be in a headstand, instead of doing that, you can. All right, that's a little inversion. All right, rabbit. All right. The beginnings of headstand. Rock your third eye side to side, maybe roll in your shins a little bit here. And we'll go ahead and come forward. Just come into a tabletop. Cross your legs underneath you and just come onto a seat. And extend your legs out in front of you. And then we'll go ahead and pull the right sole of the foot in and set up Janu Shirshasana. Right, so our left leg's out long. We're squaring ourselves over that leg. Arms can reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold over your legs. Yeah, draw the heart forward. Take one more breath. And slowly start to walk yourself up. Stargazer, right hand plants behind you. Lift your hips up, press them forward, rolling on that right shin. Find some length here. And then we'll slowly come back down right into Wild Thing. Left hand plants behind you, right ball of the foot lifts you up. One of my favorite transitions. Nice and long, nice diagonal stretch through the body. And we come right back down, and we'll set up Janu Shirshasana on the other side. So right leg extends out long in front of you. Pull the left sole of your foot in. Arms reach up, and then hinge at your hips and fold over the leg. Heart's reaching forward. Yeah, if you come all the way down, nose to your knee, great. If you don't, great. Right? A little soft bend in the knee. Right, with every inhale, lengthen a little bit through the spine. Every exhale, move into the space and go a little deeper. Go ahead and take another breath. And then nice and slow, we walk ourselves up. Stargazer, left hand plants behind us. Lift your hips up. Press them forward. Right arm sweeps up and back. And we come right back down. Wild Thing, right hand plants behind you. Left ball of your foot presses you up. And we come right back down. Go ahead and extend both legs straight out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. And then just for transition, we're going to hinge and fold over our legs. And then start to roll yourself all the way onto your back, nice and slow. When you get to your back, go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then extend the legs straight up for waterfall. We'll go ahead and set up reclined pigeon here. So your left ankle is going to cross over your right thigh. Right knee draws in towards you, left presses away. Right, find that resistance. Yeah, if your ribs popped up off the mat like mine always do, bring them right back down. Yeah. Few breaths here. Right. And some love to the hip flexors and the hips. You can rag that right leg side to side. Sometimes that feels good. And we'll slowly bring the right foot down to the mat. Right hand can grab the left foot and guide it down to your right side for a twist. And you've got an option here to let the left knee collapse, kind of tangle up your legs for your twist, or maybe you're pressing your left knee forward so that your left ankle's pressing against your right thigh. It's a nice little extra tug on the side of the hip where the IT band connects into the glute med. That always feels good for me in this twist. I'll try it. And then we'll slowly come back to center. Extend the legs back up for waterfall. And we'll set up reclined pigeon on the other side. So your right ankle's crossing over your left thigh. Right knee's pressing away. Left knee is drawing in. Right, setting up that resistance. Check in with the ribs. They're floating up off the mat. Right, and also check in with your hands. Right, you can grab a hold of that left leg. But try not to push or pull too much with your hands. I really want the hips to be doing the work, and the muscles that are engaged around the hips need to be working, right? So your glutes, your abdominals, the hip flexors are working. Right? You can wag that left leg side to side a little bit. I notice the difference in the hips. Maybe notice how they feel now as compared to when we started class. And we'll bring the left foot down to the mat. Left hand will grab the top of the right foot just to guide that foot over to your left side. You can open your arms into wings or goalposts. And again, you can let that right knee collapse and tangle up your legs for your twist. Or maybe you're pressing that right knee forward and pressing the ankle against the left thigh. A nice tug down the side of the leg, side of the hip. Go ahead and float right back to center. Extend the legs right back up for waterfall. Maybe extend your arms up too. Take any movement in the wrists and the ankles. That feels good. Happy baby. Maybe you grab a hold of your toes or your feet. Right. Rock side to side. You can take Kung Fu babies, straightening through one leg, bending the other. And then we'll meet in center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze and a couple of kisses. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Shavasana. I'll guide you out when it's time. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana for a little bit longer, please do. Otherwise, you'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Introduce some movement back to your body. And then take another deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. And then just slowly make your way over to your least favorite side. Right, just come right into a fetal position. And just take a few breaths here. Just to acknowledge your body, to acknowledge your breath. Acknowledge the strength between them. And as always, just send yourself a little bit of grace, a little bit of gratitude, right? For trying something different, trying something new. It's okay if you don't land the arm balance or whatever peak pose it is, if you're wobbly during your whole practice, if maybe warrior 3 just you needed to have blocks today. It doesn't matter about any of that. Right? It's about showing up on our mat, showing up for ourselves. Right? The intention of our practice, just being connected, really being present. It's all that work that we're doing. That's what's important. When you're ready, we'll all meet in a comfortable seat. Slowly lift yourself up. We'll meet with our hands in our heart space. Let's take one last deep breath in together. Right, drawing as much air as you can. Fill up. Exhale, let it go. Thumbs to your third eye. May this practice fill your heart with peace and love, and may it deepen your connection with your body and with your breath. Namaste.